Long before we had these beauties, there was something here at EPCOT Center that would help you out with information. Let's take a closer look. Hi everybody, welcome to the world of Micah. Today I am here at EPCOT. And just think, every single person that's walking into this park right now more than likely has a cell phone that has a specific app that you use while you're here on the Walt Disney World property. And it's called My Disney Experience. And it's sponsored by AT&T, who used to be Bell. And back in 1982, when EPCOT Center first opened, Bell Labs, which later turned into AT&T, created a system that was only used here at EPCOT Center. And it was called World Key Information Systems. And it was pretty awesome. Imagine this. You walk up to a kiosk, there's a touch screen display computer, which in 1982 was kind of a big futuristic deal, and you could make different selections on this computer. You could learn about different pavilions around EPCOT Center, different areas of the World Showcase, and it was also the only place you could make food reservations. That's bizarre, right? You could only make your food reservation, your dining reservation for the World Showcase or other areas of EPCOT at a World Key Information Systems kiosk. And yeah, you guessed it, around like maybe 10 a.m., pretty much all the dining for the day was booked. And you could also find where merchandise was at these kiosks. Unfortunately, the only 3 languages they offered at World Key was English, Spanish, and French. But if you spoke any other languages or had any other questions, you could talk to a guest relations cast member using a 2-way camera system. That's right, you would push a certain button and a cast member would come up on the screen and talk to you as if you were standing right there in front of them. Talk about futuristic. And you're probably asking yourself, where were these kiosks located? Well, one was located right inside Spaceship Earth. Straight ahead was where one of the major kiosks for World Key sat. These screens were here, but this globe did not exist. There was another screen right there. It said EPCOT Center, and all along the wall over here were all the different World Key Information System kiosks. And as you guys can see, nothing remains of those kiosks. And I imagine this one was probably very busy. And the only shell of a World Key Information System kiosk lies right here next to guest relations at EPCOT Center. This building right here is the only thing that remains of World Key. You would walk up right here and this would have been the computer system. It would have been a touch screen kiosk right here, and you and your family would have stood all along this area and learned about different pavilions, booked your dining, and if you had any other questions, you could talk to a cast member on the screen. Talk about futuristic remains of the past. I have no idea why they keep this still here, but maybe one day this could be World Key all over again. But that's never gonna happen because we do have My Disney Experience now. You can still see the speakers and light systems, and I'm sure this was some sort of air vent for air conditioning, which is pretty nice in Central Florida. Especially back in the day when families really didn't have home computers. This was probably the first time most of these families ever configured with a computer system in their life. So having these air conditioning vents probably helped these families keep their patience and stay cool while they used this World Key Information System. And if your family was heading towards the World Showcase, there was another kiosk you could visit right before you got inside the World Showcase. And it existed right here. In the distance in this photograph, you could see the old Horizons Pavilion, and you can see a corner of this little seating area next to this planetary, but right here was another World Key kiosk that existed here at EPCOT. Sadly, besides the one over at Guest Relations, it's very difficult to find any remains of World Key Information System kiosk. And there's really no use for those kiosks anymore. But luckily we have My Disney Experience, which is basically the new mobile version of World Key kiosk. I just think it's important to remember where these things originally came from. So the next time you use My Disney Experience, stop and think about how in the past people had to walk up and physically touch a computer that only existed here at EPCOT to make their reservation. And now, thanks to advancements in science and technology, we're able to do something wherever we please. And at this year's D23 event, they announced they were going to be changing a little bit of the looks around Future World here at Epcot. So I'm glad we visited the only remains of a World Key information system kiosk that exists here at Epcot. And it sits right over there by its lonesome. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you on the next episode of World of Micah. Stay weird. Goodbye.